Hi, this is Richard Lynch. You're watching ilovelimerick.com, and today I am with two amazing sisters. This is Kama and Anna, who have been involved in helping Ukrainian refugees coming into Ireland and Limerick ever since the Ukrainian crisis happened. And we are in the back of the Sacred Heart Church because they have opened a zero-cost shop. Anna, will you explain to me exactly what a zero-cost shop is?
Sure. So the main idea is really to supply incoming refugees with all the necessities.
So what kind of things are people donating?
So they're donating clothes, which we can no longer take, I'm afraid, since we've been bombarded with bags and they were also left outside.
But you take toys,
We do take toys. Our main priority is toiletries. So we're looking at shower gels, shaving foams, razors, shampoos, sponges, first items that you'd need going into the hotel.
When they come to Limerick for the first time, they're going to be without all these things and you want to provide them.
Correct. Well, usually they only have one suitcase with them or even no suitcase at all. Many of them come with children, so those children need to be looked after. So that's why we also stock a lot of stuff for kids.
And Danny, you said there's a couple of other things you're working on in terms of helping the Ukraine.
Correct. So not only that they can avail of items in here, physical items, they can also avail of services through us. So for example, simple things like finding a school for a child. We liaise with quite a few teachers around the city.
So you're putting Ukrainian kids into schools here.
Correct, yeah, we're doing this. We're also helping people with finding English classes.
And this is all volunteer based, isn't it?
Yes, this is all volunteers. We met loads of volunteers in Cleves where we previously had collection for Ukraine, and some of the volunteers are working with us in here as well. Also, we got huge support from the church and church community as well.
That's amazing. And are you working with Doris Limni, which is the Migrants' Rights Association in Limerick?
Yes, obviously we are in contact with Doris as well and a few other organizations, so we can help each other. Yes. It's quite interesting that many of our volunteers are actually Ukrainians. They came here to pick something and they stayed to help. And for example, two ladies here, we have Eva and her friend, they are here every second day helping us to sort out all the stuff.
Welcome to Limerick.
And thank you for helping.
My name is Eva. I am from Kiev, Ukraine, and I came here 10 days ago, and I live in Shannon, in front of airport.
And why did you leave the Ukraine?
Because it's war. Because I saw how bomb broke at TV tower. Because I live in front, and I feel it. And after that, I must came Ukraine and left Ukraine.
And have you been welcomed in Limerick?
Oh yes, here it's people very have had a big heart and help for us for for all, like give a clothes, give a food, home, and help for us everything. And it's can me be more open-minded.
Yeah.
But my husband still stay in Kiev, and I worry all the time. But because of I'm here, he's not worried about me, and it can be give him for heart for worry about him.
How do you feel personally about the war, about what's happening to people in the Ukraine?
It's hard to talk about this without crying. As my sister said, we've been crying for a couple of days until we decided to change this into action. And it's very hard to listen to all the stories from people who come here and tell them that they are from cities which are almost all destroyed. Their houses, they are separated from their families. This is very tragic.
And how does the war in Ukraine make you feel?
Oh, very bad. It's my country, and I visited a lot of good places in Ukraine. And now I saw something is broken, and it's make me crazy sometimes. And I know a lot of people who must left his home, and it's crazy.
Well, I'm so glad you're able to come to Limerick and welcome.
Yeah.
Yeah, and welcome, and I hope that you have
Thank
a
you
very
so
happy
much.
time here.
Yes, thank you so much because it was my dream.
How many people, Ukrainian people, have you seen and have you helped come into Limerick?
Richard, if I was to be honest with you, hundreds at this point.
Really?
Yes, since we have learned about the likes of 60, 70, 100 arriving in Limerick's hotels, we've tried our best to reach out to those groups, organise transports for them as well so they can come and shop in their own time. So, as I said, we're talking hundreds at this point, yeah.
And how can people find out more information about what, if they want to help, if they want to donate, if they want to volunteer, or if they're Ukrainian, want to get in contact with you girls? How do they contact you guys?
So the best source of information is our Facebook group.
If you can donate, volunteer, anything you can do, or if you're a Ukrainian person that needs help, please get in contact. And this is Richard Lynch, and you've been watching ilovelimerick.com, and we're going to see you soon. Thank you.